What's going on, everybody? K to the 2 here with PPL Division 2, the Community Shield on. Now, this is, if you can take a look at the screen, there's a Community Shield with a shield on it that represents the Community Shield on, and right in front of that says a big old thing in front of it says memes. Now, what I could do is what I normally do with the team builder, where I put my team next to his team. But I think it's going to be a little bit hard to dictate, oh, this thing does amazing against his team, so that's why I'm bringing it. No, we're just bringing memes. That's what we're bringing. So I'm going to go ahead, go over the team real quick, show what I am bringing, and then we can get right into the match. Now, of course, we are playing in this Community Shield on match, as we have won Division 2. That is our reward, is we get to play in this game. And Jack ended up winning D1 this season. So, first place of D2 versus first place of D1. Let's take a look at what we are bringing. Now, first off, we have Salandit. We have our Salandit here. Now, there's Sludge Wave, Hidden Power Ground, Dragon Pulse, and Flamethrower. Hidden Power Ground is there because he has a Heatran on his team, and Dragon Pulse, the more important move, is there because there's a Latios, which could be a switch into a Salandit. I know, crazy. Next up, we have a Life Orb, 3 attacks, Blissey. This was originally supposed to be Serene Grace plus Tri-Attack, but you can't have Tri-Attack and Serene Grace because Tri-Attack is a Gen 1 transfer move, and if it is from Gen 1, that means it has the hidden ability, which, as you can see here, is fucking useless. Yeah, Healer's pretty useless. So yeah, I went with Natural Cure Hyper Voice instead. Hidden Power Ground again, and Fire Blast, because he does have a pretty nice Sun team, so I can do a lot of damage with Fire Blast and Life Orb and shit. So yeah, we're bringing Speedy, Modest, Life Orb, Blissey. Now, next up, this is probably my favorite meme on the team, besides just bringing Salandit in the first place. Next up is Curse Rock Polish Aerodactyl with Roost and Rock Slide. It's specially defensive, so it's basically a physical Quiver Dance, which is pretty nice. Curse Rock Polish, like, if you go for Curse, confuse the opponent, and then go for Rock Polish, and then it's like, BAM! I'm fast again! Booyah! Gotcha! Got him. So yeah, that's going to be Aerodactyl. Mono attacking Rock Slide because fuck it. Next up is Acupressure Serena. No stab, so it has high jump kick and play rough. Acupressure is a dumb move, and it probably will not work, but you know, that's the meme of bringing it in the first place. So yeah, that's Serena. Going max attack, and yeah, that's Serena. Next up is, we do have a Toxapex on the team, and it is Assault Vest. However, the fact that it is Assault Vest means it can't run, recover, or Toxic Spikes, or Toxic, or Haze. So all of the moves that makes Toxapex useful. So instead we have to have, of course, the most memey set when having Liquidation, Sludge Wave, HP Fire, and Pin Missile. With max attack and max special attack. Pin Missile there only for the Latios. Liquidation there to hit his fire types pretty hard. HP Fire to hit the Scizor he has. So yeah, that's Toxapex. Next up, and lastly, but definitely not least, is probably my next favorite meme on the team. Metronome Hydreigon. Metronome, if you guys don't know, if you use a move consecutively, it boosts its power. And that's exactly what Echoed Voice wants. So, like, every time you use it consecutively, its power doubles. Or something like that. I don't remember if it's a double or if it adds 20 per time. I don't know. But Echoed Voice is fucking powerful after you use it like 3 times. Metronome really boosts its power as well. Roost, Tailwind, and of course, gotta have Focus Energy, because, like, if it's not... Oh, excuse me. If I don't have a chance to crit, then, like, what's the point of running it? So, like, boost that critical hit ratio and power Echoed Voice even more. Like, I was thinking, how can I power up Echoed Voice even more besides just Metronome? Oh yeah, we can crit, and we're running Focus Energy. So, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Hydreigon, pretty cool dude. So, yeah, that's going to be the team that we are rolling with. Let's go ahead and hop right into the match. Okay, and here is the battle screen. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he brought. He ended up bringing a Sylvally, Heliolisk. He brought his Sun Core of Ninetales and Victory Bell. He brought Lantern, and he brought Tauros. So we both have pretty memey stuff. We both have like a Hydreigon and a Toxapex, or he has a Sylvally and like the Heliolisk. So like whatever. It's gonna be my memes. I'm sure are hotter than his. So let's go ahead, hop into it, show what our memes are for this game, and let's see what he has packed in store. So I decided to lead with the Salandit because like it only has really one chance to do anything, and like if it's leading off against the Lantern or the Sylvally, I'm not going to be able to do too much. But if it's leading off against any of the other things, I could potentially do a lot of damage to him. So I lead with Salandit. I'm fine with showing off that I'm Scarf because like I'm probably gonna die anyway. So we're gonna go for the Flamethrower, hopefully get a burn, as he's probably just gonna Parting Shot out just to see what kind of meme this is. So that's exactly what he does. So he's gonna go for it. We're gonna be at -1 special attack, and whatever he goes into is probably not going to be very ideal. So he is going to make the switch out into his Lantern that he has. So he's going to go into that, and we are going to make the switch out and go straight into our Serena, I believe is what we go into. Yes, we do go into Serena, and this is where I'm just going to start going for acupressures, hopefully get attack raises as he goes for Stockpile. And now that's pretty scary because Stockpile Lantern is hard to break through, so I don't know how I'm going to actually break through it. And it turns out that he actually also, as we go for acupressure here, we're going to get a special attack raise, so fucking great. We're off to a great start here. He's going to go for Soak, and that's like, holy shit, that's actually a scary thing. Stockpile Soak with Thunderbolt means he can hit everything on my team super effectively while I'm not able to really reliably kill him. So we're going to go for acupressure, get another special attack raise. So that's great. I was hoping like for evasion or attack, like, you know, something useful, but no, special attack. That's great. Twice in a row, even. So we're going to get some leftovers back. Thunderbolt does a lot of damage, and we're just going to go for the most powerful move we have now in High Jump Kick, just to get off some damage. If we crit him, then like that'll do even more, but we don't, so he's going to kill us with Thunderbolt. That's fine. So in order to revenge kill this, I'm thinking, hey, let's go Hydreigon and let's click Focus Energy and start critting this. Because I'm sure that like crit Echoed Voices would be able to do a lot. So we're just going to go into the Hydreigon. And we are going to go ahead, click the Focus Energy button. And he's probably like, wait, what? This gets Focus Energy? What are you going for? And he's going to go for the Soak. So we're probably going to be able to live a Thunderbolt, considering it's from a Lantern and it's like pretty weak. And we're going to start going for Echoed Voices. First turn, not going to do a lot of damage because it's a base 40 move with no consecutive turn usage bonus. So we're going to go for it, and that, oh my god, that did pretty much 0. So he's going to hit us with the Thunderbolt here, and now we got to crit it, and then we also have to try and revenge it on the following turn. So we're going to go for another Echoed Voice here, as we're going to see that we do get the crit here, as you're going to see. It does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage. So I'm glad that I went with this set because it does a lot. But he decided, you know what, let's show off the entire move set and use Swallow. So he had Swallow, gets rid of Stockpile. He could have killed us, but I'm going to take that because he wanted to show off the full meme. And we are going to be able to take out this Lantern, assuming we get a critical hit. If we don't, we'll do the same amount of damage that we did last turn. But we are going to be able to get the crit. So, Focus Energy, Echoed Voice, Metronome, holding Hydreigon, best set. So he's going to bring in the Ninetales here, set up the Sun, so that's pretty scary. I'm just going to go for Echoed Voice again. It'll probably kill the Ninetales unless he decides to actually kill me. So he's going to go for Flare Blitz, showing that he is a physical Ninetales, pretty much to be expected considering it's a Ninetales. Normally it's a special attacker. Make it a physical attacker. Instant meme. Slap the meme tag right on there. So yeah, that's going to be recoil, so that's from the Flare Blitz, not from Life Orb. So he's now in here against my Aerodactyl. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't get anything good to hit Aerodactyl. So we're going to go for Curse. And this is the part where he's like, wait, Curse? Oh boy. So we're gonna get +1 defense here, and he's gonna go for Flame Charge. And even with +1 defense, this Flame Charge is going to do quite a lot of damage for considering it's from a Ninetales, and it's in the sun, so I guess it didn't do too much. But yeah, Aerodactyl. Gonna get some leftovers back. We went for the Curse, and now we're just gonna go for the Rock Polish as he decides to go for Howl. Like, oh, I'm faster than this thing now. And I'm like, you're not. Because now we're at +1 speed with +1 attack, +1 defense. And Rock Slide should easily be able to knock out this Ninetales. We're gonna be back at full health after the end of this turn. So that's exactly what's going to happen. We're gonna go for the Rock Slide. We're going to connect, and down goes the thingamajig, the Ninetales. So there that goes, and Aerodactyl, best set ever, Curse Rock Polish, is about to put in some work. So he's going to go into the Tauros here, and I'd probably die to like Specs Blizzard or something. Maybe Life Orb if they use that. So I'm going to go for Rock Slide. We're going to end up getting a flinch. So that's pretty fortunate, but right here we're going to go for a Rock Slide again. And we got the roll, so that we min-maxed him in 2 turns, so that's cool, with the flinch. So shout out to Aerodactyl getting that. Next up comes in the Heliolisk, and we're just going to go for another Rock Slide, because I have nothing else to do here. And we are going to actually flinch again, so like Rock Slide, best move in the game, pretty much, and he's Solar Power as well, so that means he's pretty much just going to kill himself here, but I didn't really want to go for Thunderbolt or anything, so I went for Rock Slide. He just hoped that I missed, and down goes Heliolisk as well, so we're putting in a nice old sweep here with the Aerodactyl, which is pretty funny. He's going to go into Mascot the Victory Bell, so we're just going to go ahead, go for the Rock Slide here, and I decided, hey, let's try and get the thing, the Salandit a kill. So he's gonna show that he is sub Pitaya Berry, and he's gonna get up the sub. I'm gonna go ahead and break the sub here, and whatever he goes for, not really going to do a whole ton of damage because A, he's out of the sun. That doesn't really matter, but B, I am specially defensive Aerodactyl, so he's going to go for the Belch, so Sub-Pitaya Belch, that's a pretty fun set, I like it. It doesn't even do 50, which is pretty funny, which pretty much meant, hey, I'm pretty safe to switch out into Salandit, maybe he'll miss, or maybe I can live Belch, but considering Salandit being super fucking weak, it's probably going to die if he connects, and that's exactly what happens. So down goes Salandit, so that was a waste. I could have sacked something else. But yeah, there that goes. So, rip the dream of Salandit. So right here, I'm gonna go right back into Aerodactyl. I'm gonna be like, all right, let's just kill it. And we're gonna go for the Rock Slide. I miss, and he's gonna go for the Belch. He misses. So very productive turn. I get something out of it though in my leftovers, and he doesn't get anything. So really, it was a good turn for me. So we're going to go for Rock Slide again. This time we're going to connect, and down goes Victory Bell, and this is the part where he tells me, look, I have Choice Banded Explosion, go into something that you want to see die. And I was like, fuck yeah, we're going into Blissey. Fuck this fucking Blissey. I hate using it, but I also quite enjoy having something on the team that can just wall special hits, potentially hit up rocks on the season. So it did good this season in doing its job, but this is what it's really meant to do. Switching into Silvally, as it goes for Explosion, Choice Banded, Stab, Adamant, Explosion, and I've never seen a Blissey drop so fast, and that was probably the highlight of the match. So, we end up winning the Community Shieldon, of PPL D1 Season 5 and D2 Season 4 goes to D2. And we are looking to come into next season, just blow people out of the water and fucking do well and shit. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for the support on the season. Thank you so much for following, if you had followed all season. For our Harlem Gloomtrotters, we are D2 champions and community Shieldon winners. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.